All right, we want to continue with our breaking news this evening on those fires in Franklin County. We have now Bradford Ambrose and Logan Sherrill with the very latest now.
Yeah, guys, I know we saw those flames in the distance behind you. And Bradford, you being a meteorologist, these winds are really making it tough. What do you guys have now?
Yeah, welcome back out here to Dillon's Mill Road. Bradford Ambrose has now joined me. And Bradford, we've been talking about the high winds, very dry conditions. Just a couple of years ago, you were up, the Shenandoah Valley for that big fire.
That was a big fire.
And now what we've got here behind us in Franklin County, this is a potential dangerous situation.
Yeah, if Tucker can zoom in and showed you at the top of the broadcast here of the fire coming down the ridge, and the funds are still gusty out here, and probably got gusts easily 30 to 40 plus. The good news here is that we'll see them die down likely here through this evening, but the firefighters have got very rough terrain to work with here, and Brett Watts has been showing you that all afternoon with the terrain, it being so difficult as that fire comes down. So the firefighters have an uphill battle here. I do want to show you here that, to give us some perspective, we're looking due north of our location. We're at the corner of Dillon's Mill Road and Wade's Gap Road. And so you can see up on the ridge, based on mapping here, it does not believe that any structures that I can see via satellite are imminently an issue here.
Bradford, not to cut you off, Tucker, real quick. Okay, is that another fire over there? Where you see there's light off to the right? Do you see that, Bradford? Look over here.
Well, and it could be some embers that are coming from the fire up on the ridge.
Look how bright that's getting.
Have caught a new area on fire.
It's certainly. I'm talking in real time here, folks. In the last 30 to 45 seconds, the one off to the right from the big blaze that we're watching fall down and creep down the hill, over here to the right.
Yeah, that's right, Logan.
That's getting much brighter.
It's got an orange glow. And
it does have an orange glow.
I will tell you that that's probably closer to the Wade's Gap Road area, and hopefully it hasn't crossed the road. Now, once you get closer, Wade's Gap is right in front of you, folks. We're standing on Dillon's Mill Road looking toward Wade's Gap, and there are more homes along Wade's Gap Road, so to the east or just to the right of the main fire coming down the ridge there. So firefighters, if that's what has happened here,
right,
where the embers have caught a new area on fire, then that's a whole nother issue for firefighters. But it is still windy out here, low relative humidity. Fortunately, the winds will die down later tonight, but the crews out here really have an uphill battle here probably for the next several hours with this wind.
I would say so, and that's the biggest thing is if you've got, I want to make sure Tucker doesn't fall down here because we're standing on a pretty steep hill. If you have family that lives over in this area, check on them, give them a call, shoot them a text.
That's right.
I don't know, Facebook them, whatever way you can. Just make sure folks are okay, because we are seeing more and more cars that are coming down this road, maybe trying to get out of here. The church that I'm looking at, I mean, it's got a whole side up towards the top, and the roof ripped off.
Yeah,
it's windy.
It's windy. We've seen wind gusts very high today from the west. So this fire is blowing from west to east. And so if you're traveling along 220, Boone's Mill area, you can probably see that smoke. And based on satellite imagery, we saw it blowing all the way down toward Smith Mountain Lake earlier.
So. Right. So this is a very, very developing and far from over situation down here in Franklin County. Just keep those first responders, those folks, in your prayers tonight, because they got a long way to go.
That's right.
All right, we'll send it back in there to the studio.
All right, Logan and Bradford. And Franklin County officials told me earlier when I spoke with them on the phone that there were two fires burning. The one that you've been talking about at Wade's Gap Road, the larger of the two, but there was also a fire at Windy Road and Virgil Goode Highway. And hopefully that one has not picked up again, because with those 30 to 40 mile-an-hour winds. There has been a shelter set up at the Monte Vista Church of the Brethren, which is on Wade's Gap Road. We're going to try to get out there for a live report.